Good morning. Tracy here, Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you for the subscribes, the likes, the comments, the shares, the views, everything. I appreciate everyone. I'm just going to jump right in. I feel like time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. It's like somebody is not understanding that time waits for no one. It's like you have to enjoy the time while you're here because you can't get that back. And instead of being stuck, unstick. Because the time waits for no one. Something is of the importance for someone. The bottom of the deck, ooh, liberation. Someone is freeing themselves. Someone is leaving. Someone is they have to level up. They have to go. They try to wait. They try to give somebody an opportunity because they already know what's going on. Secrets have been revealed. This person already knows. And they were waiting for the other person that the secrets were revealed about to come forward. To basically come forward and tell the truth. Because the truth is already out there. It's like miracles are manifesting for someone, and karma is taking its slow burn with the other. Someone is manifesting their miracles, and karma is doing a slow burn with the other. 36 and then is a 9, and then this is a 9. So this is the end of one thing for someone and the beginning of something for someone else. Flip-flopping. Because someone had to rise out of the phoenix, rise like a phoenix out of the ashes. Someone had to pick themselves up. Someone had to just do this. It's too many. Someone had to do that. It's like they didn't have a choice. There was no option. It was they had to just do it. And it's like when they were doing it because of betrayal. They were betrayed. That's why the secrets were revealed. And the person that betrayed them, that's the one that's getting the slow burn. And the reason that they're getting that slow burn is because they're self-sabotaging themselves. Instead of them saying, you know what? Busted. It ain't the player, it's the game. They didn't. They couldn't. Because they felt like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. But they need to surrender. They need to surrender because all they're doing is they are hurting themselves. That's it. It's like the things that we think that we're being slick with. Oh, they don't see that. They don't know about that. Shh, mum's the word. That's working against us. Bottom of the deck. The Hangman. That spiritual awakening. That seeing something from a different perspective. That waking up. That, oh, wait. That pause. That surrender. Someone needs to surrender. Surrender to spirit. So answer the damn call. They're looking at everything that they were trying to build, put into this energy, this toxic situation, this lying ass relationship, this, that, and the other. They looked at everything that they were trying to do. And it wasn't that they were trying to do it out of love. They were doing it out of their own ego. They were doing it because they had so much pride. They were doing this because they felt like their secrets were not going to be revealed. But guess who saw everything? Guess who put a stop to it? Said, no, stop that. That's done. It's over. It's like, and this person is so stubborn. It's like they are having problems liberating themselves. They're having problems healing themselves. They're having problems recognizing that they need to be healed because they are stuck. They are stubborn. They don't realize it is going to be a slow burn. Them doing nothing. Them saying, oh, I don't see it. I'm not answering the call. I can do it the way I want to do it. They're receiving a slow burn because they refuse to answer the call. Someone has already spoken to them. Someone has already told them. Someone was already truthful with them, but you can lead a horse to water. Somebody needs healing. Somebody needs to look. They need to really, really ask God for some help. This is like someone, it's like this, it's an earth angel here. And they see this. You know what? They clearly see who this person is. They clearly see what they've been doing. They clearly see everything. But it's their pride. It is like at first people thought they're young. They thought they didn't know what they were doing because they're young with that in and out energy. They didn't know what they were creating. But that wasn't the truth. They knew exactly what they were doing because they sold their soul to the devil. The devil, and they sold their soul to the devil thinking they were going to get something bigger and better and more grand that was going to last forever. They thought that they were going to be financially set. Their dreams are going to come true. They didn't have to worry about no money. They didn't have to worry about their family. They didn't have to worry about nothing. They was going to get this that the devil was promised to them. And that's before they realized that the devil is a lie. Everything that they thought that they were doing, their relationships, their job, everything is starting to stop. Everything is slowing down for them. But on the other side, the other person, the one who was initially left out in the cold, but that's the one who answered the call. That's the one that miracles are happening for that person. Someone tried to cast some type of spell, some type of trick, some type of trickery, some type of buffoonery, thinking that it was going to help them, but it actually went against them. Telling their home is in chaos. Their life is in chaos. They're thinking, I don't know where they're planning on just leaving. They're planning on leaving, going somewhere else where someone doesn't even know them. Because they feel like what they have done, what they have caused themselves, they feel like they're not sure that they can get over that they can get past that. The Chariot and the Three of Cups, because they see now that everything that it's almost like they're kind of like embarrassed. It's almost like they feel like I have to leave. I have to get away from these people. And there's brighter days over there. But they're no longer here because I was caught here. I was caught doing something, saying something, being someone who I'm not. I was caught. So this person feels like now their only way to get out of it is to run. Is to leave, is to run away. But that's not facing your fears, because guess what? No matter how far you go, no matter how fast you go, it's always coming right back on you. Whatever you have to face, don't run. Face it, because it's not going anywhere. Nowhere. That broken heart, you still have to deal with it. That relationship that someone destroyed, you still want it, you still have to pick up the pieces. You still have to protect yourself from falling into those traps. You still have to make sure that you know what the truth is moving forward, and you're not allowing yourself to be bamboozled, clouded in judgment. The truth has come out. The truth has come back around. The truth has come back around, and someone is manifesting. Someone is getting the good payback, that good juju. Someone is getting the return. Whereas before they were the ones that was left out, they're the ones that's receiving now. They did the hard work. They did the hard work. Someone's time to receive. They went in. They figured out what I need to let go of, and what's fear, and what's fear-based, and what's factual. And they let that fear-based stuff go. They looked at everything. It's almost like everything positive that this person that's receiving this blessing has put out is now coming back in a positive way, tenfold. Because this person, they answered the call. They surrendered. They walked away. Those secrets, they were revealed. And when this person was able to walk away, that's when they were able to drop all of that, all of those tricks, all of those games, all of those words, all of those spells, all of those cantations, all of those bullshit ass stuff. They was able to drop all of that and return it. And it's being returned to the rightful owners. And those rightful owners, they have nothing to say. They have nothing to say now. I feel like someone is about to be blessed with this manifestation. It's like something that they maybe had a chance at before, but it was taken away. It's coming back around tenfold. Their spirits, their ancestors, their guides, archangels, God is all working in concert for this person. This person is getting the one who sacrificed, the one who revealed the secrets. It's like that's the one who is getting the blessing. And it's going to be big. And this other person, it's like they are refusing to learn a lesson. They're holding on tight to something that they need to let go and learn from. But they are refusing. They feel like, no. They feel like they've won right now. They feel like they are victorious. Like they are wearing the crown. You know, they feel like they're the ones who's running the show. But they're really not. They're really not. They're just really out there acting like a fool. But they're quiet. Usually people get quiet when you get found out. Because he's been found out. He or she, they've been found out. They've been found. This person was the culprit. This is the one who's getting all the attention now. This is the one that everybody's looking at because this is the one who the secrets were revealed. Somebody caused some confusion in someone else's life to the point where, and it's not even, you can't even sit there and say someone caused someone else something, because we all have our own minds. We all have free will. We all have to take responsibility for ourselves. Sorry, y'all, I'm kind of... And now this person is seeing that who they chose to work with, who they chose to partner up with, who they chose to think that they were going to get something with, is this. Not who they expected, not who they wanted. They really wasn't about that, but they didn't think that they wasn't about that. They thought, I can handle it. But they was just being young, immature. They was just trying to jump out there. They was just trying to do something. But now they see that they have done it. That they have self-sabotaged themselves. And maybe they have done a little bit too much. They've done it now. But who do you blame besides yourself for your own actions? You blame yourself for putting yourself out there, for jumping in with both feet without testing the water, for living someone else's lie and thinking that you are going to benefit. It's all about that action. It's all about that decision that they chose to make. And they're thinking about that now. Thinking about that. It's time for somebody to surrender. Time is of the essence and it waits on no one. Here we go with this Knight of Wands. It was that action. It was someone you allow yourself to be around people that you think that you can trust. But at some point you got to look and say, wait a minute. Oh, what they saying to me, is that the truth or is that a lie? Because if it's a lie, I don't ever need to trust this person. I don't need to be around this person. They're realizing this is who they were with. If that ain't the master liar, I don't know who is. And they think that that master liar is one person, but it's really not. It's somebody else who's sitting back in the cut thinking that karma's not going to get them. But it's coming. It's somebody who's thinking, who's actually in the background trying to run it, put little nuggets of wisdom out there. It's somebody who they thought that they could trust, who they thought, oh, this person is completely harmless, wouldn't hurt a fly. But apparently they've never seen that movie called Animal Kingdom. It's so funny that I say that, because look who's here. Never seen that movie Animal Kingdom? They better watch that. I watched that. And that's an eye-opener, because that lets you know it don't make a difference who it is. You can get got. Page of Wands. Just by somebody who's young, who's immature, who act like they don't know any better, who is just going with the wind, who's being led by somebody else who's supposed to be leading them to health. But it's somebody that they actually need to step away from. Somebody they really need to get away from. Spirit is urging them. Spirit is blowing up their phone like, you see me calling. It's time for you to surrender. I just saw, it's like I don't know if it was like, it's like a long line of, I don't know if it's some type of gunpowder or something, but I saw a spark start here, and then it just started slowly burning all the way across. It's just slowly burning. And I feel like that's how, just like that, when people were doing things to you, they were not doing it all at one time. They were doing it little bit by little bit, by little bit by little bit, so that after a while you felt, what the hell is going on? And I feel like that's how their karma is going to come back, little bit by little bit, so that they're confused. And they're thinking, what the hell is going on? What's going on with my money? What's going on with my family? What's going on with this? What's going on with that? Yeah, it's time for them to take a break. It's time for them to go within. It's time for them to recharge. It's time for them to strike off in a new direction. It's time for them to wake up. It's time for them to go ahead and complete these major life lessons. It's time to surrender. You have to surrender to the truth. Because it's going to come out anyway. It's going to be there anyway. It's going to free you anyway. What else? Anything else, Spirit? Spirit says it's time for someone to get in that boat. You have to remember, you are the key. I'm telling you, it's somebody that you teamed up with the devil. You thought that the devil was this person, but it's not. It wasn't. It was somebody who was pointing a finger at someone else. It was somebody who rough-housed and rough-handled someone else, and now they're worrying about their karma and how they may have been too rough. Now they're thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that last backstab. Maybe I should have just not did that last knife. Maybe I should have not ran over them and put the car in reverse and back over them. Maybe that one was a bit too much. Spirit said, no, all of it was too much. Every last part of it was too much. All of it was this. All of it was this. It was a plan. It was the person. It was the move. It was the situation. It was a plot. It was, all of it was bullshit. All of it was bullshit. Someone needs to only fear God, and they need to stand for something. They need to start standing for something. And they need to learn how to say the word no. No, I'm not going to believe your bullshit. No, I'm not going to side with you for this bullshit. No, I'm not going to jump on your bandwagon for this bullshit. No, I'm not going to mistreat somebody that you have a problem with because that's your bullshit. Someone needs to learn how to say no. They need to study the entire situation before they make a snap decision, which lands them in a place where now they have self-sabotaged themselves because they want to act like they didn't get the message. They want to act like they never got the message. But they're going through self-sabotage because now they're realizing that that person that they trusted to be telling them the right thing, it wasn't their friend. They may have had a title, friend, grandma, grandpa, fake dad, aunt, uncle. But they wasn't trying to do somebody right. This could be affecting a water sign. Someone is experiencing the good side of karma because they answered the call. Somebody else, not too much. They sabotage themselves. I'm telling you, I don't know why I get that movie, Animal Kingdom. Maybe it has something to do with an air sign, too. A malignant, covert, overt asshole. A narcissist. That's why. That's why. Because that movie, Animal Kingdom, it was a movie about this mother and grandmother and her sons and grandson. And let me tell you something. They was everybody in there. The mother, the grandma. I mean, the mother and the grandmother is the same person. But the sons and the grandson, they was all trying to kill each other. You'd be surprised. Someone needs to know they need to go ahead and fact check some stuff. And remember that your heart matters. Your heart matters. It's not just about money. You have to read between the lines of what they're not saying and use your intuition. But yeah, it's that movie, I'm telling you, it was something. It was something. You have to love you better. You have to love you better. This one, and Edgar Allan Poe. Telltale Heart. Because what you do to others comes back. If you're doing something wrong to someone, it comes back. If you're doing something wrong to someone, you're just doing it wrong to yourself. Love you better. All right, y'all. Thank you. I might have to get my hair cut today. It's getting too long. But I'll be back. And thank God it's Friday. I love y'all.